possibly can. Whoa, what's up, guys? It's freezing in here, man. It's not really freezing. Let me see. Oh my god. Oh, hey, everybody. Hey, and it's freezing outside, I suppose. So we aren't having workouts again today because it's too cold. And honestly, okay, look. I try not to sound like I'm like an old man, but it's getting harder, man. It's getting harder because all I think about is wait a minute. We never had snow days when I was young, and I sound like I'm an 80-year-old guy. Back in my day, these kids these days are so soft. I don't know, man. But I think we're just getting smarter, and we realize that the roads are very slick and that people die, and that maybe we shouldn't have been so stupid before, but we legit never had a snow day. My entire existence in Colorado, I came here in 8th grade, and I was here throughout my sophomore year in college. not one time did I have a snow day. And all these like stats are like, this is the most snow we've seen in 18 years. And I'm like, calculate. Yeah, I was there 18 years ago, and on that day we went to school. So, schools are soft, man. They just don't want to see you guys die, I suppose. I don't know what's up with that. I mean, but anyways, one day we will get our own gym. All right, and when we get our own gym, that would be the day. That would be dope. Because then we'll just open any day that we want. I don't believe that they can stop us. Maybe the snow could literally stop us, I suppose. But I mean, I'll be there. Maybe I'll even live there. I don't know. All right. Anyways, hey, old man, what's poppin'? I guess I'm too old because I want practice. Exactly, man. You gotta want it, but it's all right. There's always ways to get better. Do some push-ups, do some ball handling, do something to get better, do some ladder stuff, do whatever you guys need to do. But I was looking at the attendance, all right? And if you've glanced at the attendance, it is on our website, all right, on limitlesshoops.com. If you go to the main page and you scroll down, you can just like click right there, and then it'll say like rosters, and it'll bring you all the way down to the attendance section right here. You get to see who's in the lead right now, because there were all these excuses back last year because some kids didn't join until September or like July or whatever, and they were like, the only reason that Noah's ahead is because he started before me. Now you know how tough it is. But with Wyatt Smith tied with him right now, do we have another Noah on our hands? And Teo Trujillo's right there as well. Kiernan's right behind him. Declan's right there. You got to take some time off, you would think, right? You would think. But when you get to people like LeBron James, let's pull him out since he's in the news lately. All right, he's played for 20 years. You could always say, yeah, he scored more points than everyone because he's played so long. That's how you guys talk. All right, but I mean, doing that is part of a skill. It's a skill to be able to do that. Or you can say, well, Kobe was just the greatest because he could practice for 5, 6, 7, 8 hours a day. Okay, I like literally can't do that, dude. Like, I mean, it just doesn't work. My body does not work like that. Yeah, so he gets points for his body working like that, or his mind being that strong. All right, I mean, it's just how it is. Basketball is like, it's part basketball, but it's also part everything else. It's probably like 25% like skill work in basketball. A lot of it is like, can you show up? Can you persevere through trials? Can you are you pointing in the right direction? Like, are you tough? Do you have leadership skills? Are you able to like know plays and understand things like that? And with that said, we just had a new video posted today with Kiernan putting up all the MVPs in order. I know it's an old video, but I just recycled it because it's such a great video. So make sure that you watch that, because his mind is on point, man. When your mind is on point like that, you get to memorize things and know things that people just don't understand, because you get to understand things at a higher clef than everyone else. But with that higher understanding, there comes more responsibility, just like Spider-Man, dude. Basketball is literally all I do outside of school. There you go. And people are going to say that that's basically cheating. They're going to be like, well, if all you do is do basketball, of course you're the best. And you go, yeah, of course. All right, so great job with that, everybody. Make sure that we keep going. All right, who else is up here? We got Romello, a new kid up there. Nicholas up there. Trenton Chadwick. We need a star by his name. I need to put a star by his name. There needs to be a star by his name because he joined the L8 team. I will add a star sooner enough. Wait, is there a star? No. There needs to be a star by Trenton's name. My bad, Trenton. But let's move on to the quote of the day. Quote of the day is, life teaches, love reveals. No semicolon needed, or periods, or anything like that. Punctuation, it's called. I see a couple of quotes up there. But yes, life teaches, love reveals. What does that mean? Let's go ahead and dissect that like Operation. Life teaches. We know that life teaches. I just read something that said basically either you win or you learn. Yeah, man, like you're going to learn through a lot of losses. You're going to learn through a lot of bad things that happen in your life. Life, all it does is just teach you lessons, teach. But when you teach, you learn, right? So you're getting smarter. So that's a great thing. So with every passing second, you're improving your mind, your body, your life. All right. Life teaches, love reveals. That's the hard part about this. Why does love reveal? I would say that some people are afraid to like love, not like in terms of like relationships, but also that I suppose, but in terms of like showing your passion, like telling everyone I want to make the NBA. Like people just don't scream that because it's like afraid, because as soon as you do, they're going to be like holding you accountable. They might laugh at you. They might say you can't do it, right? Because like the things that you like love in life, they do reveal who you are, and both those put together, I would say as you go through life, you're going to love certain things, and those things are going to hurt you, and those things you're going to learn from those things. You're going to have to keep loving new things. You're going to have to, and it's going to just reveal your character. It's going to reveal who you are. So that's the quote of the day. Life teaches, love reveals. I don't think I've met anyone as smart as him, as he is, probably so young. Yeah. Hey, it happens. You never met me, though. Wait, I'm not as young as he is. Dang it! I'm so old. Receding hairline. I need a shave. Oh, no, because I haven't gone outside because it's snowing. It's crazy. But yes. All right. Life teaches. Love reveals. Moving on to our basketball stuff that, I mean, unless you have a basketball court inside your home, you're probably not going to get out and be doing this stuff. But I'll say the stuff anyway so we can learn from it. One-on-one hurdles for losers is coming up soon, so heads up for that. We will get back to Tuesday, Thursday, doing these broadcasts where we talk about our team stuff more in depth. We haven't really gone through that, so possibly in February. I'm not sure. You guys are kind of speeding up faster than I wanted to, so I'm trying not to like kill myself. But yeah, we'll see. But one-on-one hurdles for losers, King's Drill, Cheryl Duo. Extended mono ginobili layups, athletic finish, and then ladder to sidestep series. That's all the stuff that we're doing in the future. If I had you watch out for one, I would say the athletic finish. If I typed in the athletic finish, we don't have that one. We don't have that one yet. What? All right, then I will choose the extended mono ginobili layups. How about that one? Do we have that? Yes, we do. All right, so if you look at, it's all right. All right, if you look at the extended mono ginobili layups, they're like this. You keep the ball high, and then score. You want to do this throughout the lane because if you can keep the ball high, you're basically putting your elbows in their face. All right, you're going to be pushing the ball out so you can get the ball away from your defender, and so you can add to your momentum going to the basket. You hide the ball so that you can hide it from people trying to block your shot. Then you extend it to score that ball on the weak side. Man, I was putting together a video, and I had to add some clips from Kyrie Irving scoring layups. I already knew what I was going to be seeing, but it was still so crazy. I only needed to add 10 seconds, and I was just watching him. I just kept recording, and I was like, let me just watch one more. Let me just watch one more. Let me just watch. It was so amazing how he finishes layups. If you can finish around the basket, man, you win. Oof, I'm late. Oof. Make sure that you rewatch the beginning. We totally talked about you, Teo Trujillo. You were mentioned in the conversation because you're third place in attendance. But yeah, so that's what we're doing upcoming, so heads up for that stuff that we did in the past. One-on-one, no steals, no blocks. Great game to play just to work on your shot. Just get someone to guard you. They can work on their first step. They can work on putting a hand in your face without blocking you or stealing it. But you can work on your shot with defense on you. All right. I'm just got a Kyrie jersey. But probably I just got a Kyrie jersey. There you go. I can decipher anything. There you go. Then make 15 threes in 3 minutes. A great drill. Line jumps to shots. Tap series. 21-by-3 jumps. Quick ball touches. That's all the stuff that we did in the past. And the stuff that we were supposed to be doing tonight or doing sometime today. Alley-oops. Wall passes, deflect to layup, zigzag sprint D, anchor layups, point blank layups. And this is why it's so hard to live in Colorado, because it's snowing right now. All right. But just to watch those things, I suppose we can watch them. So we had alley-oops, wall passes, deflect to layup. So if you go to the other side, type in alley-oops. We don't have those right now. But do we have wall passes? That we do. So watching wall passes, make sure that you're low. All right, make sure that you twist your body, twist your upper body, and your feet just slightly twist too. All right, throw the ball to your right hand over and over again, to your left hand over and over again, to both of them. Then behind the back wrap with the right, behind the back right with the left. And again, you're aiming for accuracy, looking for like the smallest part on the wall and trying to hit that part. I noticed that when you guys throw passes, especially like people like Aiden, Teo, during the games, you guys miss your target by like a mile, and it like hits like their leg for like no reason because you're under pressure and you're not used to passing with the opposite hand possibly. This is a great drill for that. So please understand that. Another drill would be deflect to layup. Okay, we have the deflect drill, deflect to layup. Again, you guys can watch these things on your own, but you can watch them right here as well. So you're going to be in the passing lane, try to get it. And it's just how uncoordinated some of us are. All right, with our ball side foot up, looking at both the man and the ball and being able to catch that ball. Like actually hit the ball down and then go for a layup. All right, but you have to start somewhere. So we'll just throw the passes soft to begin with. It is what it is. Is what it is. Is what it is. Next thing that we have. We got, what is it, zigzag sprint D and anchor layups. So going back here again, we got zigzag D, and that's right there. So this is the defense that we want to play going full court. Be able to sprint out of our stance, okay? Be able to slide, then sprint. Slide. That was me getting mad at someone right there, making him switch. If you do it wrong on camera, that is my wrath. Slide, switch. Don't tap your feet together. When you tap your feet together, that's why they probably beat you, Taz. You can't be tapping your feet together. It's just a slide, like quick slides. All right. And again, you want to be one step ahead of them. You don't have to get that close to them during the actual games. All right. But make sure that you figure out exactly how to do that. I've been watching his highlights over and over again, and Luca's trying to study their habits and learn to do it myself. Good job. Alright, next drill is... I already forgot what the next drill was. It was anchor layups and point blank layups. So, anchor layups, do we have that one? That one's kind of hard. I'm not sure if we did that one. No, we didn't do that one. And then how about point blank layups? We probably did that one. There we go. Because we couldn't do too many hard ones because you guys didn't understand them. But we'll get them. So point blank layups, you just stand underneath the basket, shoot them as far as you can. You shouldn't be moving your legs like Noah is over there. Your legs should be perfectly still, and be able to catch the ball and just score. Now he's kind of doing it. But you have to have utter control and be able to make a point blank layup. For little kids, this is tough. Even for college guys, they made us do this. In college, D1, they've had us do this drill. So it's obviously not that easy, but I mean, Wesley can do it. It's easier if you're taller, I get it, but making layups, that's part of the game. So be able to make them. Got that, Taz? All right. Beyond that, who was doing their homework? I know it's a snow day, but who did any homework at all? Whether you be posting like, I don't know, some push-ups, something, right? Ball spins with Joey. There we go. There's some ball spins. Triple cross repeat right there in the garage. I like it. Point blank layups right there, Taz. I see you. Stop putting extra things on the list. God, take off the John Morant one, please. Floaters, that was before. Kieran and Declan with the triple cross repeat, that was before. But nice job, everybody. Even Joey getting in on the action. That is the homework for the month, the ball spins. Again, I love that story where I was going to Panda Express and I was walking next to Finley and I had like kind of just met her. She had been in the program for like maybe 3 months, so she was like a third grader. And I had just told everyone that the homework for the month of January was ball spins. And then toward the end of the month, like late January, like I'm walking to Panda Express, and then Finley just takes a ball in her hands, and she goes like this and just goes boom, like so fast, and starts spinning the ball in her finger all like crazy, and it's going as like she's like just like walking in the parking lot. And I was like thinking to myself, see, because Finley's so great, I knew we should be practicing ball spins. I knew that was something that great people can do. But I wanted to find out when she started doing it. I was like, maybe she started when she was like 3. I don't know. And I was like, hey, Finley, how long have you been able to do that? She goes, I just started it when you told us to start it. I couldn't do it before. And I was like, what? We had only been doing it for 20 days of the month. And she had it like that. Like, that's better than I could do. It was crazy. And I was like, wait, what? She said she never tried it before the month started and only did it when we had homework. And I was like, guys, dude, we got to keep up to this grill. So, yes, I'm trying to get ticks with ball spins. I'm guessing tricks. Been sick, but just recorded. Okay, good job. But yes, spin the ball. Hey, if you get hella good at it, spin as fast as you possibly can. Just get amazing at that. Before you do the tricks, just get amazing at that. And it just, I don't know what it does. It just adds passion to your life. I don't know. It's just a trick. You won't ever do it during the games unless you're like LeBron James shooting against Serge Ibaka that one game when he spun the ball for no reason at all and they hit a 3 in his face. But yes, all right. So do the homework and let's check the story of the day. And I noticed that the story of the day has like a big echo. That's because it's playing on 2 different locations. I'm going to see if I can maybe fix that. I don't know how to fix it. Maybe if I mute this. Okay, I'm gonna try muting this and then see if it fixes, okay? Tell me if it's better or worse. Watch the story of the day. And I'm muting my mic. All right, watch it. If your life is perfect all the way through, there's nothing special about that. The greatest who have ever played became so by overcoming a slew of obstacles. Only persistence can change failure into an extraordinary achievement. Alright, so I hope that was more audible. Could you guys understand that? I'll rewatch the broadcast to see if I can hear the difference. But yeah, that echo was really stupid. Someone asked me if I did that on purpose, and I do not do that on purpose. But yes, if your life is perfect all the way through, there's nothing special about that. The greatest who have ever played became so by overcoming a slew of obstacles. Only persistence can change failure into an extraordinary achievement. And that's why we watch movies. The movies are never like, yes, this guy was absolutely perfect. Nothing ever bad happened to him. And then let's do the movie and still nothing bad ever happens to him. And this is the end and he's amazing. And then everyone watches it. That is never how movies go. That would be the most uninteresting life in the entire world. And no one cares about that guy. People care about it if you're like on the bottom, then you go to the top, then like whatever. Wow, that was perfect. Usually it echoes all the time and it is quiet. See, I figured it out. But yes, you can't expect to lead a perfect life. So when bad things happen to you, that's part of life. Stop acting surprised. You guys are crazy. It's like, why did the chicken cross the road? And you're like, I don't know. And they're like, to get to the other side. And you're like, what? No way in heck. Of course, that's what the end of the stupid joke is, okay? Like, you can't be surprised in the movie where, like, the hero lives. Duh! So, why are you so surprised when, 1, you go through bad times? And 2, when you get out of those bad times. Like, that's so silly. That's part of life. That is life. That's all that life is a whole bunch of just ups and downs. And stop acting like you haven't been on this roller coaster before. It's been happening since you were like 3 years old, okay? All right? So chill out. It's supposed to be imperfect. It's how you overcome those things. So, I mean, stop looking so surprised. I mean, I hate going to the movie with people who are like that shocked that this guy overcame. It's like, yeah, it's a freaking movie. That's what movies are. But I don't want to ruin it for you guys. I guess you can act as surprised as you want. Act as surprised as you want when some girl finally like loves you and falls in love with you and you marry and you're like, me? Oh my God. It just happens. I'm such a spoiled sport. But yes, stop tripping out, yo. At least don't do it in a negative way. Let's move on to the movie of the day. Movie of the day is a legendary. Just a legendary movie. If you're looking for comedy, especially about sports, this is as legendary as they ever have come. And this movie's Caddyshack, and I have never seen this movie. Alright, so like everyone and their moms, every grandpa and their grandmas talk about this movie. Like, I know I mentioned some movie from my day, but this was that movie to me. Like, everyone was like, you gotta see Caddyshack. I saw like the first 30 minutes of it one time, and I was like, what? It's about a gopher. It's about golf. It's about a gopher. It's about, let me see. It's about Danny Noonan. He works as a caddy at an exclusive Bushwood Country Club in Illinois to earn money. Basically, I mean, it has some funny people in it. This is Rodney Dangerfield. That's some guy that looks like Charles in Charge. Then it also has, I believe, Bill Murray's in this movie a lot, right? Chevy Chase. Ted Knight. I know Ted Knight from the Mary Tyler Moore Show. And Harold Ramis is a great director. He directed it. He did Ghostbusters and also did one of my favorite movie of all time, Groundhog Day. I don't know, man. This movie was so stupid. I only saw part of it. Can anyone chime in that I've seen this movie and they can maybe vouch for that it's good? Because, like, honestly, everybody praises this movie. Anyone over the age of 50. All right, so maybe ask your dads, your granddads about Caddyshack, and they might give it 50 stars, but I'm going to have to throw about 37 stars in this movie. I mean, I haven't seen the whole thing, though, so I mean, that's not a fair judge. You guys can watch it. It's the 8th grade movie for the month. Good luck in watching it. It's in color. Rodney Dangerfield did another movie that I like called Ladybugs. That was good. But again, I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. I'm sorry, guys. I can't vouch for this one. I don't really want to watch this movie. I just don't want to. I kind of don't want to be talking about it anymore. Let's move on. Trivia. All right, the trivia question, guys. We got Kieran with 4, Noah with 2, Teo with 1. And as you saw from the video earlier today, Kieran is a legit legend at remembering stuff. So I don't know why you guys keep putting it past him. I mean, like, he obviously has a pretty good mind. So, I mean, like, isn't it possible for him to be doing these things? I mean, like, it's Kieran, like, unable to do this when he could sit there and just list all of the freaking MVPs, just back to back. That's just who he is. All right, so this is the kid that you're competing against. If anyone not in our program is watching this show and trying to keep up with this guy in trivia, I don't know if you're going to be able to do it. But today we're going to find out who's going to be the trivia king for the day. King or queen. I don't know who we have out there. All right, so good luck with it. Let me look up a trivia question real quick. I do know who it's going to be about. I don't know what the trivia question is. Per normal. All right, so that's that. Let's see what the trivia questions is going to be about today. All right, let's check it out. Okay, so the trivia question today is, that's just epic. All right, I'm gonna go with, that's too easy, too hard, too easy, too in between. That's way too easy. I like that one. Okay. All right. The trivia question today is, who is the all-time leader in blocks in a single NBA season? That's the question. Who's the all-time leader in blocks in a single NBA season? We're not talking about the overall, because that would be, I can't tell you that either. But I'm talking about just one single season. It could be any season. Maybe not like the beginning when everyone was shorter. There's just a couple of top people existed. Maybe it's more recent because people are more athletic. I have no idea. I do have an idea. But who do you think it is? Who's the all-time leader in single season blocks? Single season. All right? Single season blocks. Who is it? Who is the all-time leader of season blocks? That's the answer right there, is Mark Eaton. And he be eating this competition too, man. Kieran be eating up the storm. It is Mark Eaton, 7'4" center from the Utah Jazz. And I thought we had a Utah Jazz fan in the audience. And Taz, he says he's all Utah Jazz all the time. He didn't know that. I mean, dang, dude. I bet you if it was a John Stockton question, he would have got it. 456 blocks in the season. Alexa, what is 456 divided by 82?
456 divided by 82 is approximately 5.561. By the way,
what?
You can thank the driver of your most recent delivery, and we'll share your
I do not want to do that.
appreciation
I do not want to do that. 5 point something blocks a game? That's crazy. I don't care if he's like 8, 9. That's an insane stat. No one's catching that. That's a lot of. I mean, so many blocks that you would just be like, hey, let's just not shoot on that guy anymore. Let's just especially with like today's like 3-pointers. No one's catching that stat. Nobody is. Anyways, great job, Karen. You're now at 5, and we are moving on to our last thing. We got the news part of the show. All right, and yes, they are revisiting the Luka /Trey /trade. Too many slashes? Yeah. All right. Luka and Trey got traded on draft day, but I don't know why they do this. Like, okay, one team picked Luka, one team picked Trey, then they just swapped. Like, why did they even? Maybe because the team in between them wanted the other one. I like. Let's say that the team. Let's say that they went. Did they go 3 and 5? Let me see. Doncic draft. All right, so he was drafted in 2018. All right, and Trae Young was the 5th pick. He was the 3rd pick. So, okay, so here's what I think happened, possibly. All right, the team that was the 4th pick, which is the Memphis Grizzlies. Let's say that they wanted Luka Doncic, but the 3rd pick, who was the Atlanta Hawks, they didn't want Luka Doncic. They wanted Trae Young. Then why would they just pick Trae Young? But maybe Dallas was like, yo, we want Luka. Y'all want Trae. Can you just take Luka for us? And Trae's going to be there because Memphis ain't getting Trae. Then we'll trade that for you and then, like, give you some money. That's the only thing that I could think of why it happened. That is so crazy. All right? But who made out in that trade? Obviously, Luka's better. All right? But look at the other ones. DeAndre Ayton, would you want Luka over him? Of course you would. Marvin Bagley, the 3rd, was the 2nd pick. I mean, look at these picks, man. I mean, Jaren Jackson is having a great year and being an all-defensive player, right? Mo Bamba, though, Wendell Carter Jr., Colin Sexton is doing well. Kevin Knox, he's almost knocked out the league. Mikal Bridges doing okay. Oh, Shea's doing well. There you go. That guy's doing really well. Miles Bridges, I don't know if he'll ever play again. Jerome Robinson. I mean, it's crazy that your entire franchise can change from one thing to another just because of one pick, one trade. Grayson Allen, all right, and I mean, look at this. Devontae Graham in the 2nd round. You could have got him. Jalen Brunson, 2nd round. Gary Trent Jr., 2nd round. I mean, they should have picked these guys. It's nuts. All right, is there anyone else on the bottom of this thing right here? But yeah, we will one day. Oh, Kostas. Look at that, Antetokounmpo. We will have a draft one day, and we will see where you get drafted. And would you try to like get on a specific team, or would you just try to be the number 1 pick? Hopefully, everyone tries to be the number 1 pick. That's the only way that is going to work. But yes, let's check out the quote of the day. Don't forget, guys, on this snowy day, life teaches, love reveals. Hopefully, we are back at it tomorrow. I do not like when we don't have basketball, but I do get a lot of work done. I'll tell you that much. All right, I will talk to y'all soon. Keep pushing it. Keep getting better all the time. Cue my outro, please, so I can get out of here. Peace out, yo.